Hello, this is Moses Woodson from MP Designs. We're here today at the Ritchie residence, and the Ritchies have this beautiful pond, and it's got some pretty rough terrain around it that they don't want to weed eat. So they bought some goats. You might be able, well, you can't really see them in the background over here, that they want to put on there. And what we're installing for them, we're installing a 7-strand high tensile fence on a timeless post. We're doing the complete system. We're doing the timeless low impact corner along with timeless. We're doing it in the brown, which matches their house, matches everything around here. Really good looking product match there. And we found out that the timeless low impact is probably the best application for grade changes. Look at the grade change just in a few feet here. This is like 30 feet, 40 feet, and we've got quite a bit of grade change. Now, this is a square corner, and we'll show you some other corners that are not square. We changed the angles pretty much going around through here. We couldn't run all square coming around a round pond. But this system of the low impact system, it will change up and down quite a bit. You can take and go up and down quite a bit. We've got this in the ground 2 feet, but we're dropping 2 feet in grade, almost 1.5 feet. And we've got this post in the ground 2 feet. And the only thing that really changes is our brace. Now, son, bring me some bolts. And occasionally, when we change angle, we have to bore out our holes here and here, and occasionally we have to bore out our holes here, and just want to line up as good as we can. Come over here and help me with that end there, son. Pick that up. And we have to bore these holes just a little bit. Just to open them up. Sometimes when the angle changes, just not enough hole there for our bolts. Now, as you can see, grab the level there, and we're going to make sure that we're level here, and we can push this angle brace down until we're level. And then what we're going to do is we're going to drill a hole. It comes pre-drilled if it was square and all the conditions were right, but what we're going to do is we're going to drill a new hole. And put our bolt through. Now if you come around here, you can see that these are at 2 different angles. But this contour is coming down the hill this way, and we're also coming down the hill this way. This is where you're going to get your optimum amount of support, is where this brace is at. If it was a little longer, yeah, we could go all the way to the top. These come pre-cut for a square corner. This is not a square corner. This is dropping at an angle, going down the grade. So the best way we found to install, it doesn't really matter what corner you have. If you're doing a square corner like this, or if you're doing a different, a 30 or a 50 degree angle, is to install these posts first and then install the rest of it standing up, just like we've done here. We installed the top and the bottom, then we put our corner in. Now we're level here, we're level there, and and we've got the whole system in on a grade. This low impact system works really good for that. And sometimes we have to cut our brace because it's too long. That happens sometimes when we're on we're going up the other way and this is the corner. We have to take and cut it, and then you just do the same thing. You cut it on an angle, stick it in, and drill it out. So what we're going to do now is we're going to fill this hole up with concrete this post in, and we're going to move on down the road there and down the string, and we're going to set that corner. And actually this is going to have a gate on it. There's going to be a 12-foot gate here, and we're going to bring you some more footage of that here in just a little bit, on how we install a gate on a timeless post system, corner post system. So hang on and we'll be right back. Okay, we're back here again, and we've got to our corner post. This is the corner that the gate is going to swing off of. And what we've done is we've cut this H post at a 45. We ran it into the ground, and it's the same tubing that we have on our brace. It's in our H post. We've got it bolted top and bottom, and then we've run it into our corner post and have it bolted. Now this can be used as a corner. What we're using it for, we've got about 8 inches of concrete on top of it down here at the bottom. So it's run into the ground at a 45. It's got about 8 inches of concrete on it. As you can tell, we've turned this upside down. We've used these holes. If you didn't do that, you could drill a hole in it if you wanted to. And we put this brace wire on here to pull it down into the ground, into the bottom here, so that when the gate goes to put weight on it, it's going to pull this more down into the ground. It's going to pull the whole thing down into the ground. And then when it swings, it's going to give it some added support as it swings around. As you can see, we've got a big grade here. So this gate's got to swing around this way to open. It's going to put a lot of strain on here. So we're reinforcing this corner with what I call a kicker or an A-frame brace. And as I said before, you can use this as a corner brace and run your wire on it, and it's just as stout as any other. So we're once this concrete sets up, this is not going anywhere. Like I said, it's got 8 inches of concrete on it. So this is how we're reinforcing this corner. You can reinforce any gate post this way. You can even use this, like I said, as a corner.